package time. Sunshine and packages, yay, yay, yay. Yay, there it is. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this inside. Tanya here, and I'm excited because today I have a little video that I'll be doing about like a food delivery service. I know you probably have heard a lot about this one. It's Blue Apron. I decided to try it out. I'm not sponsored anyway by the company, but I will share some great deals. So I did get a promo code, and I will try to have a link down below if I find it. There is an Ebates deal for 2 for $7 and I believe 25 cents. So if you don't know about Ebates, it's awesome. I know you probably heard a lot from other YouTubers or people in general, but it's a great way to go there first and to get money back on different websites that you shop on, different services. I did get the box for promotion. I'll go over it. I just got it. I'm super excited. Little package. Surprise me. Anyone else love getting packages? I know I do. It's awesome. It's like a little surprise for yourself. So I'm excited to see what I got this week, and I'll try to show you guys. I'm going to try to make one of the meals today and kind of see what I think about it, if it's something I'm going to try getting again for future weeks or not. So I'll have a breakdown of that at the end of the video, but let's get into it and see how this goes. Alright, so here is the box. I already unwrapped this. This is my first one, like I said, so I'm pretty excited. Let's look inside. So there's 3 recipes for this week. I'm a little nervous because there's a few that were spicy, and I don't really eat spicy, but my husband does, so I thought I would try it and see what. So there's like the mole spiced beef chili, which my husband loves mole, so we're gonna try it. I like that they're on these big cards because I feel you can, if you like the recipe, you can recreate it and put in a binder. So I really like that, and I like there's pictures because I'm a visual person, so that's helpful for me. And it says here it shouldn't take that long. It should be prep is 15 minutes and cook time is 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, and then I also have spicy chicken sandwiches. Again, I was like, ugh, spicy, because I don't really eat anything spicy, but maybe I think I can control the spice level, and we'll see. And then this one is human, I don't even know how to read this. Does anyone know? Szechuan shrimp fried rice with bird's eye chili and marinated radish. Like, I would have never, I don't even know. I'm excited to try this. So inside, sorry guys, let me have a little. Alright, so now looking inside, it's like in this insulated thing. And so they're supposed to come with just the right amount of ingredients that you need to make each meal, so there shouldn't be like any extras. So this is, and it tells you what the things are. So here's buns. Let's see. 1 scallion. The only thing I wish is that I wish it wasn't all in plastic. So I think it's a little, you can't really, I don't think this can be recycled. Oh yeah, it can be recycled. Okay, well that's at least nice that it can be recycled. Why didn't they just put all the scallions in one? Like, why put them, I don't know. See what I mean? Like, why didn't they just put all 3 scallions in one package? Thoughts there. So we have some beans. I think this is where our meats are, if I'm correct. This is the chicken sandwich. Oh, chicken sandwich knickknacks. And I think the knickknacks is like the spices. I'll open it up and we'll take a peek what's in there. Hold on. Okay, so I opened up the knickknack, and this is actually kind of cute. So these are all the spices. Like, this is for the, oh, it's interesting. They also give you the nutrition facts. But like, for example, this is for the chicken sandwich recipe, and inside there's exactly like the exact amount of flour that you need. And then the exact amount of, this is white sauce spice blend. So as you can see, it's like the exact amount, so you don't have to, and even like horseradish, like it's already in pre-measured for you. And look at this. Look at the apple cider vinegar. It's like a little tiny bottle with the exact amount you need. And then, yeah, there's like all the little, like there's sweet picante peppers. So that's actually kind of cool that everything is measured out for you. You look inside, I think this is the other knickknacks. Yeah, for the fried rice. And then under here, and there's like a ice pack, giant So this is what keeps it nice and cool, because I was wondering about that, like being on your doorstep. But they did deliver it when they said they were going to, because they emailed me and said it's on their way. It should be here by 8 p.m. They actually delivered it, like right now it's 11 in the morning, so they delivered it like when I got back from running errands. It was already here. So that's good. And then down here in the bottom is where the meats are kept. So there's ground beef. Interesting. And I do like that the meats that they use, that's one thing that I liked about Blue Apron, is that they use like meats that are from farm fresh, like animals are, ooh, shrimp. And they're like sourced sustainably, which I do like. Because if you think about the cost of like buying the equivalent of those kind of meats, like it would be pretty pricey at the store too. And here is the chicken thighs. Alright, so I think that is everything, and then there's another ice pack keeping it from the bottom. So there's everything, so let me put everything out organized, and I think I'm going to try making one of the meals for today, and I'll take you along with me. So here's everything sorted with each meal. So this is everything that was in the box, and so this is for the shrimp fried rice meal, this is the spicy chicken sandwiches here, and then this is the mole beef chili. And I think I'm going to try making this one today, the mole spiced beef chili recipe. And like I said, this is everything we need for the recipe. And so we will try our luck and see how it goes. Alright, apron is on, so we're getting ready to get stuff done. So I'm just going to follow the ingredients here. And it already had said to heat a small pot of salted water to boiling for the potato, I'm guessing. So I'm going to make this one, like I said, the mole one with the beef. So I'm following, you can kind of see the directions on the bag. There's a little checklist and then the steps. There's good visual pictures, like I said, I really like. And so we are going to try this. Welcome, by the way, to my messy kitchen. It's definitely not Pinterest worthy, but it is loved and well lived in, so I appreciate it. But welcome. I don't think I have ever made really a video in my kitchen before. And just looking at the instructions, it does seem like things are pretty easy to understand, I feel like. Look, it doesn't seem... I don't think I'm supposed to... No. I don't have to peel it. Okay, I was just checking. I don't know, mine look a little bigger than what was in the picture, so maybe it's supposed to be smaller. And by all means, you guys, I am definitely not like a chef. I love to cook and I like to try new recipes, but like I'm not trying to make grand like plans that I am some sort of chef or something. But I thought something that was really cool too. I don't know if you guys knew this. I learned this from the website, but I watched YouTube videos, but I never knew this. So the reason it is called Blue Apron is because apparently when chefs, like culinary chefs, are learning to like become professional chefs, you know, apparently they wear blue aprons because that's the sign that they're kind of like a student or learning. So I thought that was very clever because part of like their service or their box is that you are in a way kind of are like a chef in training because you are learning, you know, new recipes, you're trying new stuff. So I thought that was a very clever name, by the way, and a very clever concept just from, no, I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that. So in case you didn't know, there you go. All right. Alright, so here are the first few steps. I chopped everything. I gotta say, like, it looks really good, and the produce looks like it's fresh, you know, really good condition, and it's just good to see veggies in your meals. So that's one thing, a plus that I'll give. So I'm just getting ready to boil the potatoes, and then I'm going to work on making the lime creme fraiche. I guess it's like the sauce that goes with the mole, so I'm excited to try that. So yeah, and the potatoes are going to be the side for the mole. So I like how there's kind of like the main course, the side, and then usually some kind of sauce. So this is what everything looks like so far. I'm making progress. And it has only been like 5-7, like it hasn't been very long. So timing is going pretty well. I like it because everything's already prepared for me. And it has definitely been faster. So Okay, so now I am on step 4 of the recipe. It's going so well, pretty well. My potatoes are cooking, they'll be done in a little bit. And then this is the chili part, so I have the ground beef, I've added the scallions and the carrots. And then it says to add the chili spice blend. The only thing is that I'm nervous is that, like I said, I'm nervous it'll be too spicy and then I won't be able to eat it. So like I wish they would kind of tell you, because I don't know if it's like spicy as in like hot spicy or it'll just be flavored. I'm trying to smell and I looked at the ingredient list, but I don't know, so I'm thinking maybe I'll do like half. Maybe. Like I wish they would kind of maybe give you a little side note, like if you don't want this as spicy, put only this much. But it's going so well, pretty well. I mean, I like the smell, but I don't know. All right, we'll see how this keeps going. All right, everybody, so here is the final result. This is my plate. There's enough for 2. Here are the potatoes. There's a little lime wedge, enough for everyone. There's some garnish of the green onions. Then there's the chili with the mole sauce or flavor. And then here's the creme fraiche. I gotta say the creme fraiche is so good. Like this is not something I would have thought to make, but it's really good. And so here is what it looks like. I'm going to try it out and let you guys know. And then I will also let you know about my pros and cons and what I think having gone through this process. Alright everyone, so I'm back to let you know my thoughts, what I think. Here is my, like I said, my final result. I tried it and actually I was pleasantly surprised because I had my hesitations. This is not really flavors I normally would like, but I actually really liked it, like genuinely. Like these are my thoughts and opinions. I'm not like being sponsored. I paid for this stuff myself, so it actually turned out really good. Especially the chili, I was really concerned, but it was really good. And I think it was smart to only use like half the spices, because I think if it was too much I definitely would not have been able to eat it. So but it's perfect, the combinations and the lime with the cream, like it's all just really well put together. So that is a good note. First good experience so far, so I'm glad it went well. So here are just kind of some pros and cons of what I think having gone through this now, and if I would recommend it to you or not. Again, like I said, these are my own opinions and thoughts. You don't have to agree. It's all different for you, so just pick and choose. But in case you're wondering, here is what I think. So some pros, I definitely have to say I do think there are more pros than cons to this, but I think again it depends for your family. So pros for me, I think, is the convenience factor. I think that is something that kind of makes these boxes interesting, different, and like fun. I like the convenience of that it comes to my door. I didn't have to go out. There's 3 meals already planned for me, so it came and everything is the exact amount of ingredients. I don't have to run out to different specialty shops, like thinking, for example, like this is kind of a more Mexican theme, like Latin meal, and there were some pepper spices that I would not be able to normally find at my local like Target, so I would have to usually go to like a Mexican store, and I don't always know, you know, where to find it, or if you don't have one in your area. So I like that everything is ready for you. I think that's a really great thing, to be able to try these different meals. I like that there's, yeah, like the set amount of ingredients, everything is there. And obviously the delivery option is really nice too. So I also think the pro of this is that it's fun and it's a learning experience. Like for me, like I said, I never would have thought to combine the potatoes the way they did. Like they had me put lime on them, and I normally would never put lime on my potatoes. That's like not something I've ever would have thought of, but it tastes really good with the flavors and like the sauce. Like I said, I never would have thought to get creme fraiche and like make it, but it's so good. Like gives me ideas for next time for other meals, and it's just, I think, something fun to try new. And like I said, like with the whole name of the Blue Apron, I think they really achieved that. I'm learning something new. Also, sorry guys, I'm just looking down because I made a little list. My list keeper in me. Let's see, also, I think it's helpful for meal planning. I think it helps ease the concept of meal planning. As you know, like being a mom and having kids, and you still gotta feed everybody somehow, and I gotta eat too. And so I think sometimes meal planning is not always as easy as it seems. And so I think having like 3 meals, I don't know if I mentioned, but I got to the 2-person meals just for like me and my husband. There's enough, I think, for my kids, because they're not really, I just want to try, like they don't eat like that much. And so I wanted to try I get the 2-person box. There is the family, which I think is for 4 people. And so this one is a 2-person, and I feel like it definitely is helpful to have 3 of my meals planned. So there's 3 meals for this upcoming week that already, you know, I made one, like it was easy. It took care of 3 days. I didn't have to worry like, oh, I just gotta plan for the other. So that was really helpful. I like also that for the meal planning, you can, on their website, you can switch preferences. Like if I didn't like some of these meals. They offer you, I believe, 6 for that week, so you can choose which ones you want. Like if I didn't want this one, there's like the other package option you can choose, so there is some flexibility if you really don't like something. You're also given the option to be able to skip weeks. So like if you're looking ahead and you're like, oh, I really, either financially or either you really don't like that menu at all, it's not something you want to try or whatever, you're going on vacation, you can choose to skip that week and to not have that delivered to you. Then I also really liked, another pro is that the recipes, I felt like the cards were really big and nice and they were easy to follow. The steps were pretty good. They explained everything really well, like the right words are bolded for the ingredients. Like I just felt like it was really great. And you could save the cards and save them for later. I think that's a recipe I definitely would save and try to recreate later. So I really like it. There are also resources online and videos, I believe. There's even an app, so if you are more into that, you can definitely do that. And they give you tips on different skills, like the correct way to chop a carrot and all that kind of stuff. So you can check it out and see that. The other thing I feel like I really liked is also that I feel like these meals are balanced. Like there's the right amount of protein, there's the right amount of like a starch, and there's veggies, like the correct amount of spice. Like I felt like there was no overload of one or the other. And I really like that. I like that there are fresh produce, there's not a lot of like greasy things, you know, and so I felt like they taste good, like they taste fresh, if that makes sense, which I guess is, you know, that's a good thing. So I really like that. And also, obviously, like I said, the delivery, it came really fast. It came on time. I think the packaging is done really well. I didn't have any problems like I showed you guys. Everything is contained nice and cold, so the meat is all protected and safe and all the produce. So I have no problems with the delivery. I think it's done professional, fast, really good. So that was awesome. I also like that there are vegetarian options. If you are someone who's a vegetarian, there is a vegetarian option. And then there is also, like for example, for us, I said that we don't really like to eat pork. We just, for health reasons, we don't really like it in the flavor. So we, I checked off that I didn't want pork. I'm okay with like fish and shrimp and beef and all the other things. So I like that they let you choose those options. And if you're someone who's a vegetarian, I don't think they have like vegan options yet, as far as what I could tell. I don't know if maybe they're working on it. But I still think having a vegetarian option is really good. So here are, I guess, my cons for what I think about this whole thing. I think it's definitely something that would not work for a large family. Because, like I said, the biggest box they have for the family is for up to 4 people. And if you are someone who has like a lot of children, and if they're bigger children, teenagers, you know, they need to be fed, this definitely would not work. Or I think if you bought multiple boxes, it would be very expensive. So I think that just wouldn't work unless you wanted to buy maybe for like a date idea for you and your husband or significant other, whoever. Or just like something fun to try. But I just feel like for a week-to-week consistency, from my point of view, I don't think that's very logical, and I don't think it would work. But if you have a smaller family, I think that would be a good idea to try. But like I said, for a bigger family, I think it's not a good plan. Also, maybe depending on how your financial situation, maybe the cost. So I paid for this. I decided to try it because I got I was emailed a $40 promo code. I know I have a $30 promo code. I'll have it listed down below. If I can find a way to get the $40 off, which is even nicer, I'll let you guys know down below. But I know they just emailed it to me like personally, like it wasn't like a code you can find online. So they sent me, so I got $40 off, because normally the 2-person box is normally, I believe, $60 a week, because it's $9.99 per meal per person. So it's $60 a week for 3 meals for 2 people. The box that I got $40 off. So then it was $20, and then with the Ebates, remember to use your Ebates. Again, I'll have the info down below. I got back $7.25. So that made this, like, it was a really good steal for all those 3 meals, less than $15. And it's for all the produce, all of the meat, good quality meat and good quality produce. So I really, like, it was a steal for the first box for me. I gotta say, like, for less than $15, I got 3 meals. Awesome. So but just remember, use the promo code and use that Ebates and you will get that money back. But otherwise, after this, I know it's $60 for the package, or I believe it's $120 for the 4-person. So again, if that's not something that you can afford, or if you are someone who, you know, shops deals, that might be a little too expensive to do every week. Like, again, for me, I don't know if I'm going to do this every week. I think maybe every other, I have to kind of look and see. But I think if you look at also the value and like the items, the quality of what you're getting. Like I said, like the meats, the ground beef, especially the meat for me, because I really like that it's ethically raised, like the animals are ethically raised, they're fed like the correct diet instead of just like corn and steroids and lots of other bad things that more traditional like mainstream meat is. And so I really like that. And that to me, like if you think about going out and just getting you know, like that kind of meat is usually really expensive anyway. So looking at the value and deciding for yourself. I think if you have preferences, maybe you have picky eaters or in your family, it might not be the best for you either if you really don't like any of the new things. And also just like I said, the spice level. But like I said, I wish they would list it more in the recipe, but I did kind of just use my own discretion, adjusted it, and that went well. So I think they do have a balance of spicy and non-spicy meals. But that is everything I think from that I could think of, guys. So I definitely would say try it out, recommend it. You know, see what you think for your family, if it's something worth it, if you want to try it. And I think it's just something fun and different too, and you get food out of it, so it's really good. But that is what I think, and until my next video, everyone, bye!